Okay, we're live, guys. Got me a cup of tea. I might even have a coffee. Right, it's a bit strong. How we going? So, we're just going to mess about this morning. Welcome to Defending Elvis. Thanks to all the new members. We got some new members, guys. Thank you so much. Let me just give a little quick shout out to some of the new members. I should do this more often. I never talk about it that often. I should do, because I'm very grateful that people have become members. We got about 80 members. Tony is just rejoined. Hi, Tony. We got Billy Bibbit, 77. Bibbit, welcome. Thank you. We got Charmaine. Thank you. Charlie Army. Whew. It's all right. I'm still waiting for my throat to get better. Let's have a look who we got. Vincenzo, hello, mate. Jimmy and Jane, hi. I'm sure more will join us. I thought I would just do a quick live before I walk the dog. I've already walked the dog once, and I was going to walk the dog twice. So I'm going to do another walk, and I may go live on the Keto channel and on Elvis Long Lost Footage. I don't know how many of you know, but we have two other channels that we use. One is the Keto channel, Elvis Presley Fan on Keto, and the other one is Elvis Presley Long Lost Footage. Right, that's a bit strong. I'm going to drink a bit more of it. I'll probably add some water to that in a sec. So, who else? Let me clear my throat. As you know, I've been ill for, I reckon, a week and a half. My breathing isn't quite right. I'm coughing, got a bit of a throat. But I still feel very strong. I still feel great. I think it's because of the carnivore diet, keto diet. So you're going to a tribute show tonight. Jane, which one is that? Where is it? Who is it? I enjoy the Elvis tribute acts. I do. I like them. My wife sometimes treats me to them. And I like them. I like them. Do you know what? I was initially, I wasn't that keen, but once I seen some good ones that were good quality, ones that took it very seriously, I quite liked them. The last one I went to, I think, was in Torquay. We stayed overnight and everything, made a bit of a big deal of it, and had a meal after and all that. It was good. Right. Where was I going? I was going with the members. The new members, thank you. I think it's $1. I think it's, if you're VIP, I think it's slightly more. It could be $1.50 because YouTube. I don't know if you know this, guys, but YouTube take half of it. Yeah. So look, it's a very tiny amount of money, but I think it supports the channel. I like to say we have members. I like it. Yeah. No one has to be a member. There's no pressure. If you're a member, it does give you a little icon next to your name, like a little star. Like, for example, Jane is a member. She's got a little orange star next to her name. Who else we got? We got Terry Crew. Hi, Terry. Welcome. Elaine's rejoined. Sorry, guys. Who are Anna Maria, Nutria Nirvana, Thea, Brian Roberts, Mojave Wolf, Diane Moore, Tanish B, Judy Glazer, Nancy Lorenzo, Emma Parkinson, Emily, Claudia, Leah Bumblebee, Luann, Jules Cuman, that's Linda, Southern Roots, Rhonda Davis, Nat TV, Julie's, Trudy, Salvatore. Salvatore, hope you're well, my friend. Give us a message, mate. Martha, Jen, Frederick, Ange, Joe, 1969, Michelle Standen, Jimmy, Fatat, Litzy, Zara, Kat, Ness, Christine, Elaine, Stefano, Philomena, Mary, Tracy Webb, who I think was the first member. Tracy Webb, hi Tracy. Elaine, we've got Deborah Roberts, Manja Sorensen, Elizabeth, Karen, Pamela, TRK, Linda, Debbie. Obviously, we have more than one Linda. We've got Judith, Madeline, Matt, Els, Regina, Zerek, Andrew Morenin, Elvis and Lisa Marie Kate, Rebecca, CKC Design, and Dorothy McLaughlin, Margaret Taylor, Snowbird, Jane, I've just said Jane just now, Pat, Kathleen, Deborah, Jean, Linda, Carolyn, Sherry, Tonya, Wicked Valina, Stacey, Eileen. Thank you. Guys, if you want to have a cute little logo next to your name, I think it's $1. Could be $1.50. Welcome to Team Elvis. Now, of course, the haters are going to go, oh my God, how dare you spend $1 to be a member? You're making Louis rich. Even though YouTube take half of it. It's just a way of saying thank you, guys. That's all it is. Someone sends a super thank you, anything like that, or a coffee, whatever they do. It's just a way of saying thank you, that you appreciate what I do. My probably 8 hours a day of effort. Don't hold it against me. Please don't call me names. Don't insult me because someone wants to be nice to me and buy me a coffee. So anyway, so I very much appreciate the members, the new people. I welcome you. You're part of Team Elvis. And whether you're a member or not, I will always treat you all the same. You're all the same to me. You're very important to me. Okay, guys? Right. Right, let's have a little look. So I wanted to base the live stream on the 2 videos that I made just now. I made 2 short videos. I just want to get your comments up on here so I can see them. I'm rushing a little bit. I may go on a dog walk. I don't know yet, guys. We'll see. No, I am going to walk the dogs. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live. Let's have a look. Okay, so we did some pretty serious. Lives this morning. I don't really want to talk about them because they just put me in a bad mood concerning people trying to shut us down, people bullying us, people trying to stop us defending Elvis. I've had the trolls insulting me, even racist trolls. Yeah, you've seen it, guys. Part 1, part 2. Of course, I've reported them to the police. Anybody that calls me names, especially if they're racist, gets reported to the police, whoever they are. Right. I'm just warming the tea, guys. It's a bit cold. My tea was cold. Don't know why, but it. So we are having pie, sausages, thick cut chips, which I'm not allowed, and gravy, Heinz beans. I probably won't really have. I won't have that because I'll have my steak. Me, you know me, guys. I'm on the steak. Okay. All right. So right. Okay. Right. Let me just quickly check the thing. I saw your pictures of the ring at Gracelands. I think it's the same ring JD is talking about. Okay. Yeah. So this video was sent to me by a few people, but Tony was probably the first one that sent it me. Tony, actually, I'm going to tell. So this is the ring that JD says that Priscilla took out of the coffin. Let me just tell. Let me just tell Tony we're live. A minute. Let's have a look. I'll just tell Tony we're live. Let's tell Linda as well. All right, okay. I am live, okay? Right, keep the door shut when you finish, yeah? My son Rio is here. Is that your chips in the microwave? No. Someone's heated up McDonald's chips in the microwave and they're still there. I just noticed they were there just now. Probably Gio. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to Rio. He's 17. Right. So let's have a look a minute. So hi James, Sensu, Linda. Okay, so what was that? Did you someone's having Chinese tonight, well done. So Linda has sent me pictures of the ring, thank you. Okay, right. I mean, when Tony sent me the story, I was pretty shocked, to be honest with you. I was like, so Priscilla actually went into the grave, into the, not grave, sorry, coffin. Is it the mausoleum or something? And actually took the ring off Elvis's hand, off his finger, and kept it. Yeah. So I'm sure that if I do a bit of research, that if I do a bit of research, okay, I see now that Linda is. Let me just have a little look at Linda's. I'm sure if I do a bit of research, guys, I will learn all about this ring and find out which ring it is. Let's have a look. So it's showing that Linda sent it me. Let's see if it's going to come up. Let's see if it comes up. Right, here we go. I'm not sure if you guys can see it though. Let's have a look. Let me get there. Yes, you can see it. Okay, so obviously it's not very big, guys. I can't really show it you. But thank you, Linda, for sending it me. She writes on it, I'm not sure if this came through, the Graceland 2024 visitor. And not sure if this came through. The ring is at Graceland. And in 2024, visitors who did the UVIP tour got a touch of it with gloves. Center stone is a CZ, as Elvis gave the diamond to Ginger, then replaced it. Well, if you look, when we play the video, I'm pretty sure there was a duplicate ring made. Doesn't it say that? Just going from memory, guys. Let me see if I can make that bigger. No, it's not letting me. It's not letting me go bigger. But so I'm pretty sure Elvis gave one, then he did a duplicate because he was trying to make his dad think that he hadn't. He wasn't being too generous because the dad would pick up on him being too generous. Yeah. So let's go back to the original video. We can find it. I mean, I find the story very shocking myself. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's shocking that Priscilla went into the mausoleum and took the ring out? What do you think, guys? So let's listen to the story. Do you think it's shocking that Priscilla went and took that ring out? I do. I know that JD, the way he talks about it, he feels that it would have been a shame that the ring was left in the coffin. I don't. I think if Elvis liked that ring, someone made that decision to put the ring in the coffin. I don't think Priscilla should have gone in there and slipped it off his hand. The truth is, she wasn't willed anything. She wasn't in his will. Vernon was still alive. So should she have taken that ring? Put it in the comments, guys. Put it in the comments. Let's play it anyway. So I quickly pieced this together, okay? We're going to play the two videos. We've got the ring video, which is called Priscilla Presley Took Ring Out of Elvis's Coffin. Shocking news. And then we've also got the Steve Peck, so the dance instructor that Priscilla had an affair with within a year of marrying Elvis, whilst Lisa Marie was just a baby. She obviously had dance lessons with him. She admits it in her book, Elvis and Me, on page 262. She calls him Mark. She's very explicit with her affair with Steve Peck, the dance instructor, who fulfilled her every need. Right, let's do it, guys. Hi, guys. Louis defending Elvis. I had this story sent to me, this old video, quite vintage, with JD. He tells a story about this TCB ring, a heartfelt story, very interesting. It's clearly that this man deeply loved Elvis, and it was a two-way thing. What I wasn't expecting was the ending of this story, where he says Priscilla took a very, very valuable ring, well over $40,000 in value, out of Elvis's coffin. Listen to this, guys. I don't think JD realizes how shocking this is. I think he's sort of relieved in one way. But guys, now looking back and knowing what we know about many things that were taken from Elvis unfairly, what we know about Priscilla Presley, you know, everything we say is alleged for entertainment purposes, not a fact. This is shocking, guys. Listen to what you hear about this ring that Priscilla may have took out of Elvis's coffin. Thanks, guys.
And Elvis had a brand new TCB ring. It was about that long, and it had one diamond in the middle, 10 carats, white diamond they call it, the best diamond you can buy, plus 14 other carats of diamonds that said TCB on each side and on top. He had that made from Lowell Hayes, his jeweler from Memphis. During the show in Asheville, he had to go to the bathroom. He handed me the mic and said, JD, introduce everybody. I introduced everybody. When he came back on stage, he said, this man has never let me down. Said, I heard him sing with the Blackwood Brothers when I was 14 years old. He said, JD, it's a privilege to be on your stage. That's kind of a man. He said, here is something I want you to have. And he gave me a $40,000 ring that he paid $40,000, which supposed to have been wholesale. His daddy came in that night, and he didn't want his daddy to know that he had been foolish again and given away a bunch of money. So when I got that ring, I called everybody that I knew. I stayed on the phone all night long. I called Mama, I called my wife. I spent $200-300. I was excited about that ring. He sent Al Pachata the next day and said, Elvis wants to borrow the ring. I said, my God, there goes my ring. The blood just went out of me. I said, he's gonna take it back. I didn't know it. His daddy was coming in. Elvis put that ring on and said, Daddy, here's the ring I bought. And
now, we know JD loved Elvis deeply, and Elvis loved JD.
And Vernon said, hey, they told me this. I wasn't in there. I said, yes, son, it's pretty. He said, but it's too big. I can't wear it. He said, I'm going to have it resized. I said, put it up, Al. Al took that ring and brought it right back to me and give it to me. Elvis, to keep his daddy from knowing that he had given away a bunch of money again, he had Lowell to make him another ring, exactly like that one. When he got it back, it was too much like mine, so he had black onyx put underneath his. Had it sent back and put black onyx. When he got his ring, and I had mine on, he come to me and said, you so-and-so, mine's pretty and yours, you're not gonna outdo me. The ring that he had made with the black onyx on the TCB was on his hand during the funeral.
So remember, a black onyx, let's remember that.
I felt of his hand. I know, I've got enough sense to know wax from that of a human being.
Hello.
And I looked at that ring, but when they closed that casket.
Right, guys, kids are here, so I'm going to let this finish. Please leave in the comments what you think, okay?
I said, oh, God, don't let them put that ring in that casket and leave it.
No,
I was one of the few that was allowed in the mausoleum.
No, I finished.
Me, my wife, Rex Lombard, Maud Amy, and Margaret.
Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm just going to let it play out. I'm going to go off and come back later, okay?
Just a very few people, because there wasn't very much space. Before they put Elvis's body in the crypt, Priscilla had them to open up the coffin, and she took that ring off. I said, thank God. To an extent, it's not...
He sees it in a different way, doesn't he? That it was okay, but no chance. That was wrong. To take that ring out of that coffin, off his ring, off his finger, whew, terrible. What do you think? Please leave it in the comments.
Hurting Elvis. He is dead and he's in heaven. I wished he wasn't, but he's dead. But Lisa Marie, what that kid is going through, you go through a period of time when you lose somebody like your mother, one of your kids, or your daddy, or your husband, or your wife.
I mean, I think it's shocking.
The loss of Elvis was closer to me probably than anybody else outside of the members of my immediate family.
So what did you think of that? Please leave your comments in the comments section. Is it shocking? Is it right what she did? It is. Am I the only one that thinks taking a ring off Elvis's hand that was in his coffin that he was going to be buried with, that Priscilla took that ring, that very, very, very valuable item? It doesn't sound right to me, guys. I'm disturbed by it. It's just how I feel. You know, I can't prove that it happened. I have to say it's alleged for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just an opinion. But JD tells us what happened. Please leave in the comments how you feel. So guys, just so you know, on the next video, we're going to discuss the Steve Peck affair with Priscilla as well. Yeah, we've done a video on that.